Alright, fellas. Let me set the scene for you. A long time ago, Assassin's Creed 2 was my first M-rated game on the Xbox 360. Shout out to Mason, that fucking skinny e-boy who always wore a Spider-Man hoodie in my fucking youth group as a kid, who convinced me to get into it. But it was my first M-rated game, and I of course convinced my mom of its educational and historical value. But the other way I got her to let me play it, despite how restrictive she was on my games for most of my life, was I said, "Here, Mom, you play Assassin's Creed before me, right? You play through it. If there's something bad, you'll know when it is, so I can skip it." And like, she just played the part for me. And we got through Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations that way, right? The whole Ezio trilogy. Never touched Assassin's Creed 1, unfortunately. But the important thing is, we got to Black Flag. She started playing Black Flag. She did not like Black Flag, so she didn't finish Black Flag. And so I never started Black Flag. It sat on my shelf, lonely and untouched, until my Xbox 360, may God rest his soul, died of the Red Ring of Death. And so I never got to play it, which sucks, because my entire life I've been obsessed with pirates and ninjas. Two fantastic things. Which is why I watched all of Naruto and Ninjago. And also why I played hours upon hours upon hours of Pirate 101. But I never got to play Black Flag, which double sucks, because I ended up working on a pirate ship when I was older. I had the costume. I was an underage bartender. We'd sail around for like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours every cruise. I swabbed decks. I pumped bilges. I climbed rigging, sat in crow nests, and I did jump off that bastard into the ocean, which was fantastic. But I never got to play Black Flag. So when I saw this shit was on sale on Steam for $6, I absolutely had to. Now, I've had some pretty awful, just abysmal recording attempts recently. The first time, it didn't record any video, only audio, so I fixed that. Then the second time, it had the worst audio I'd ever fucking heard. Because, I don't know, it didn't calibrate to get rid of white noise like I had literally every other time I'd used OBS. But now I have some noise reduction and some compression filters on my OBS microphone recording, so it should be better. So, I'm going to speedrun a bit through the opening, like, 2 missions. And then, I'll be playing the rest blind again. With introductions in order, let's get into this shit. Rip Desmond. I do miss the Desmond plotline, and I did some research. Desmond died. He fucking died in Assassin's Creed 3, which is the other one I really want to play. I haven't played that one either. So there's no Desmond in this game. It's just some chump who's being used by fucking Abstergo, I think, to play as Edward. But you know what? Whatever. We're gonna skip all the out of Pirate World cutscenes because they suck dick. You know, Tobuscus is a piece of shit, but Assassin's Creed 4 literal trailer slapped so unbelievably hard. There's a secondhand smoke. I'm just saying, be careful. Watch out for the hood. Should've listened. Edward wants to ascend.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage. Sail under gentlemen.
Sword the Navy's gentlemen.
For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
Yeah, I reckon maybe 2.
A year, I reckon.
2 at the most. Dude, I'm telling you, I've played this. I've had to do this starting segment 4 times now. It hurts deeply.
All right, no more than 2.
You guys better appreciate this. Hey, I'm gonna throw in a clip real quick of what the old audio is like, so you can like kiss my fucking feet for not making you go through that.
Ubisoft. Back when Ubisoft didn't piss me off just by them being involved in a project.
This is one of my favorite line in the game so far. It's funny as hell.
Was it good for you as well?
Yeah.
I must get to Havana. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100.
Well, isn't that a bit racist of you to assume that I'm monetarily motivated? But yeah.
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates! Ain't that great? I'm on here, Snakesby.
Snakesby!
Okay. Alright, fellas. Time to speedrun beating this man's ass. Yeah, you know, I missed this. I did miss this. No fucking game does parkour like Assassin's Creed. The only game that also does parkour and is good is Mirror's Edge, the original. The second one was kind of dog shit.
Follow and I'll kill you.
You can try. Here's what I'd wager. I'd wager you get one bullet in me, and then I royally beat your ass with my double swords. I'm about to end this dude's whole career. Come here, you rotten assassin. Oh, yo ho ho. Your ass into oblivion. You're rotten and stupid and I hate you. Alright, so I'm gonna skip this cutscene, because what happens is, I rob the guy, he has a letter, he's trying to meet a governor, who doesn't know him by face, but he does know him by name and his uniform, and that he's an assassin. And that he's gonna be paid a lot of money for it. So I rip his drip, as you can see, and proceed onwards as him. Oh, we're doing it live! You're stupid, and I'm killing you now. We've lost the bastard.
I'll pay you. Anything you like.
You're so stupid! And you're dead now! Look at this!
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Yeah, anytime, Doc.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
Of course not, we're homies.
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
See?
Oh, that is a relief.
I just,
Havana is also my
impersonate this
destination.
guy.
Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
And, anyway, we rock on towards Havana. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. This ship is a lot like the one I used to work on. Alright? If over here, right in the back, right? You lift the boat section up, there's two sets of stairs. One here, and one here. There are stairs right here that go down into the engine room, right? And right here, this mast was on top of like a shack. And the mast was like part of the wall. And that shack was the bar. That's where I did bartending. And then over here, there was benches and shit. It's a lot like my ship. I used to climb up there. Actually, here, I could fucking probably do it. This is what I used to do on my actual pirate ship. You could go up there, but it wasn't good for what you have to do from here. You go like this. Woo! In real life, I did that. It was a ritual, actually. Whenever we finished painting the ship, we take it out for a little joy spin and do that. There was also, of course, the very enjoyable bow dive. That was way easier. That's the one you start with, because jumping from the very top is both terrifying and dangerous. They didn't let you do that until you were a lot more I don't know, like a regular, you know, and then until they knew you handled yourself, you had your sea legs, etc. Good times, man. I miss that ship. You know, something I've thought about a lot is, it's very possible, like this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, is, picture this, right? I commission a full-sized acoustic ship, no engines, nothing like that, just with sails, like old-fashioned boats, just like this one, right? I collect a group of people, some my friends, some people I interview and become friends with on the journey, and we begin to circumnavigate the globe. We record everything, and every time we make dock, we pass off the footage to our agent, who edits it and releases it on like a regular schedule while we're still out. Then, when we get to the next port and drop off our footage, upload it, basically they'd upload it in a one voyage delay, and we could get sponsors and shit. So we'd come into port, and like food companies could give us a bunch of rations and stuff for our voyage. People would love to see that. Like, just, hey, we're a real crew of fucking sailors doing sailor shit. We could have like a D&D game, we could play cards, all that kind of stuff. Just like a vlog house, but we're on a goddamn ship, and we become the first people to circumnavigate the globe the old-fashioned way in a couple hundred years. I think that would be amazing, and I think I could be verifiably happy doing that for a couple of years. Plus, I'd probably get ass loads of money for it if I could make it work, because it's not particularly something that you could fake, you know. Everyone, that's real shit. Really sailing. Honestly, I kind of like our Chumsworth guy here. He's nice. Kind of goofy, but in a nice way. God, I love the ocean.